One of the things that I get asked about most frequently are my tattoos. I don't have very many of them. I mean, I suppose that depends on what you consider many or a lot, but in my opinion, I don't have many of them. I don't think that I ever thought I'd have as many as I do now. I feel like now I'm in a place where I feel really happy with my tattoos. I'm rarely one to prescribe to extremes, so I'm not saying I'll never get another one or anything like that, but I feel really good with where we're at now. Hence, I feel like I'm in a place where I can give a tour. Just a little disclaimer, I wasn't one of those people that said, I'm never gonna get a tattoo. I was always sort of open-minded to it. I also never was one of those people that set out to have a tattoo. Since getting tattoos, I feel like I've opened up my mind a little bit more and have come to the resolution that they're super artistic. And I really do think that if you feel called towards a tattoo, that you'll know. And then once you get a tattoo, you'll know too if it's something that's right for you. So I figured I would take you through all of my tattoos. I'll give you close-up, in-depth views on them and tell you the story behind each of them. So I'll go in order of when I received them or got them. The first one being, and it's not even really a thing anymore, but the very first tattoo I ever got was this white heart with my roommate in college. So we must have been like 20 or 21 at the time. I went for white ink because I figured it wasn't that permanent. It's cute, but so faded to the point where I don't even notice it anymore. And I will say, white ink, if you're gonna get, I think resembles more of like a scar, especially on people with my skin tone that have a little bit of a deeper complexion. I now kind of feel like if you're gonna get a tattoo, just commit to the black ink or colored ink. White ink was kind of a thing in college. I don't regret this at all. It's so small. It's kind of whatever. But yeah, that was my first one. So then the next jump that I made, you know, committing and saying I was gonna get a real tattoo is this one. It says Like a Stone. This is actually the song my husband and I danced to at our wedding. It's our wedding song. And we both got these. We went to Italy with my husband's family. Of course, did so many amazing family things, but one day we had like a free excursion and we planned this before we went. So we must have been talking about it, but we found a tattoo artist we really loved. Her name is Jessica Colombo. I'll link all of the artists in the description below in case you want to get a tattoo from them as well. But we went, we picked out the font. Like I said, my husband has this one too, and his goes horizontally across his arm, which I kind of like the orientation a little bit better, but I still love this just for sentimental reasons. The next tattoo I got was this little goldenrod. It is the Nebraska state flower. This is by a tattoo artist here in Nashville named Hunter, otherwise known as Slime Time Live on Instagram. Found him on Instagram. I loved the detail that he did. And yeah, this is really cute. A lot of people think it's a bush, which is fine. It's whatever, but I like the placement of it. You'll see that I kind of stick to like my lower arms when I'm doing placement. After that, I went to this place called West 4th Tattoo in New York, which was honestly such a kind of traumatic experience. It was really expensive. There was so much pressure. I don't think I fully knew what I wanted. I ended up getting this little star, which has since been touched up, and then this little 11, which is my lucky number. For what it was so expensive. Like I said, just wasn't the best experience, but I do think the tattoos are cute. Fine line, if you're gonna go that route, does have to be touched up, so just be conscious of that. I would say that all of my other tattoos besides those and then this one are more standard needlework, and for my complexion it just shows up a little bit better. After that, we went to an appointment here in Nashville with Hunter again. I love Hunter. One thing about the tattoo experience, you want to find an artist that is patient, that will let you work through your ideas. It's a little tough because it's a permanent piece of art on your body, so you just want to make sure you have plenty of time to brainstorm with them, and Hunter is wonderful. He's seriously one of the most genuine, sincere people I know. But we went back because my friend Julia and I have friend tattoos. It's based on this long story that's really funny now, but that really kind of solidified and bonded our friendship. So we knew we wanted to do tattoos based on that plate and that story. We spent some time together drawing it up. We were looking for the right artists and couldn't really find them, but then got these appointments with Hunter and decided to just move forward. So this little circle plate that I have is by him. This is probably one of my favorite tattoos. I love the placement. I love the sort of checkered border, and it's just so sentimental to us. It's just a really special tattoo to me. And then when I went that time is when I got all of my other finger tattoos, and we sort of just like drew them out. He drew little symbols. I looked at Hunter's past work and his flash chats to say like what shapes and things that I liked, and we placed them on individually before he tattooed any of them. My favorite being this little flower here. I just think it's so cute, and again, I love the placement. These are all just kind of ornate garnishes, dots, little starbursts and things. I have another one on my wrist here. And for me, once I got this tattoo and the hand tattoos, it was so weird. I can't really explain it. It almost felt like spiritual, or like I felt more myself. It was a lot at once, but they just felt like a part of me. And I don't know if that's like ancestral roots, but that's part of the thing that I'm saying, that like if you are to get tattoos, you'll absolutely know if they're right for you. You'll feel it. So yeah, I love those. The last and most recent tattoo I got is this little pearl here, which I love. I have a story about how, you know, the pearl forms from one single irritant, one grain of sand. Everybody has a pearl or a destiny or a purpose within them, but it takes time and cultivation to sort of grow and find and carry. Plus, I love a charm, so I knew I wanted this. It does have sort of like a jewelry or like a charm feel, which I really love. And this was done by Sydney Forkorth, or Tiny Tat, when she came to Nashville. I really, really love that. Oh, I almost forgot. I have another tattoo by her that was just from like a pop-up that she did with a local salon, my dear friends at Salon Shade. It's on my foot. I think that sort of rounds out the whole tattoo tour. Again, I really feel like I'm in a good place with my tattoos. I love them. Never say never. I definitely have some like ideas percolating for a stick and poke, but for right now, I'm really happy. Let me know if you have any tattoos, if you have any tattoo artists that you really love in Nashville or beyond. Till then, I'm excited to see your tattoo journeys, and I hope this was helpful in giving you a little bit of inspiration and just a little bit of insight into the tattoo world in general. Okay, see you next time.